looks like, according to Adam Schefter, Grady Jarrett is going to be released by the Falcons. They had hoped to keep him around, but remember, nobody was untouchable. That's what Terry Fontenot said when asked about Grady Jarrett specifically back at the Combine. So Grady Jarrett going to be a salary cap victim and going to be playing elsewhere, not with the Falcons.
So I will say this. I hope he gets an opportunity to taste the postseason again. He is easily rootable. He has more than done his job here. I think he's been a pillar in a community on top of everything else. But at the end of the day, the Atlanta Falcons, if nothing else, this tells me that maybe there's a modicum of maturity when it comes to what it is you will do as opposed to what you can do. And I told you when it started last year, who's next in line? Who's next in line? We just found out Jake Matthews was next in line. He got more than Grady Jarrett because they actually said, you get to stay. You were going to release. Whether it's the right call or not, I don't care. But you can't just keep handing out contracts to kick this can down the road. If you've developed players, if you've drafted players, God willing, that are pretty good and you're developing them, this is what the natural progression in the NFL is.
So hard work personified, class personified. After 10 years, Grady Jarrett will be playing elsewhere. I would assume he will continue his career, and I hope he lands on his feet in a great organization where he has a chance to win a much-deserved championship.
I can tell you that any defensive line coach out there that says, how do we up our room? How do we actually upgrade our facility? Grady Jarrett's the guy. Look, Grady Jarrett's going to go into the Ring of Honor someday. That's what he's going to do. But that's somewhere down the road because this guy wants to get back to playoff football. I told you something about this a month ago. If it was Grady Jarrett's choice, and remember, this is kind of his choice. You're not gonna undercut me because I don't really feel like what we're doing here is going to get me to my ultimate goal. I believe he would have taken less had this organization been in a better place. I think now what he's telling you is, I got 10. I'm fully vested. I'm going to go out and try to get the ring now.
And I think we'll find out the truth, if that is the truth eventually. Somebody will let us know. Grady Jarrett done after 10 years in the city of Atlanta.